Hi guys, it's Harvey from All Parts Pool and Spa. Recently I got a phone call on a Max E.Therm pool heater, you know, the stay right one, looks like a little RD2D2 system. And the guy had a service heater light on, but he couldn't tell me anything else. And stay right is very smart if you know what to look and ask it for. I mean, there's other things we could go into, but he needed a blower. But anyway, we worked that through. Just so to eliminate some phone calls so you can help diagnose. And if you read your manual, you stay right Max E.Therm manual that you came with the unit. All the stuff I'm teaching you now is in the manual, and you can fix your unit. But anyway, if you have a service heater light on, all right, you need to get back on, the top of the membrane where you see the running temperature. You can increase the temperature. You can turn it on, turn it off. Anyway, the top of the unit. You need to take the sides off. Take those 4 screws out. Okay. You need to take the cotter pins out to get that membrane top off. All right. And then back here, it's usually green. All right. If you have it on, you'll have these lights on. All right. And I'll discuss a little bit about this. Usually PS will go on, and it usually says service system. All right. Now, service system is a lot different than service heater. It's a safety. It's trying to tell you that you either don't have proper water flow, too little water flow, you got a bypass valve on. Very seldom I see a pressure switch go bad. All right, so if you know you have the proper water flow and all your valves are on correctly, you can ohm that pressure switch out and it should show up like a dead short. Okay. Never, never, never bypass a pressure safety switch. You never bypass anything to get your pool heater running. All right? It's a safety device. It's for your protection. Never bypass anything. All right? Even for testing purposes. Please. You won't believe what can happen real quick. All right? Make a long story short, I saw a man bypass a safety, and he didn't have water flow, and it was a 400,000 BTU. It created steam. Now, I would have to look it up, but I think steam's like 67 times the volume, and this thing holds like, I don't know, the copper heat exchanger holds maybe a gallon of water. We created 67 gallons in about 10 seconds. That thing shot and broke all the pipes, went through a fence, a little fence, and shot straight through just by steam pressure. Okay? So never bypass anything. High limit switch, I very seldom see go wrong. I think if you do, you got another problem. Again, you can ohm out the switch. It could be a bad switch. If those switches go bad, I really think you have a different problem down the line. If it's an older heater, I have a funny feeling she's starting to calcify up. But if you have that problem, call me and I can work you through, and we can run some tests and do whatever. AFS, airflow switch. All right, that is a vacuum gauge that sits in the back that connects to your blower. Now, you could be getting this if your blower is not turning on. After you pass the safeties, your blower should be the first thing that turns on. All right, so if your blower sounds weak, not turning on at all, or just humming because it doesn't know the words. I used to say, oh, it's humming because it doesn't know the words. All right, it's a blower more than likely. The AFS switch right now is working, telling the fan wall to give power to the airflow switch. So that's AFS. This AGS, another one, possibly a bad sensor. I would say go for a dirty connection. AFS, SFS, flue stack sensor. It's not reading the proper temperature. That's another tricky one. If you get the SFS, stack flue switch light on, all right, due to a code or that's the light that's on. Give me a call or email me. There's other procedures we need to do. But anyway, I hope that was a little helpful tips to get you guys where you need to be. So when you do call me or email me, you can say, Harvey, I have this, I did this, and I got this light on. What do I do next? Again, your Stay Right manual will tell you the steps to do, but I can maybe help you, cheat a little bit, and so you don't have to read. I recommend that you read the owner's manual anyway to make sure it was properly installed. And be safe out there, guys. Never bypass anything. And if your body is shaking because you're afraid to touch it, is your body smarter than you? Don't touch it. All right. Love you guys. Can't wait to get more emails. I really like these emails. I spend 7 days a week up here answering emails, and it's just cool that I might have the knowledge to help somebody. Take care, guys.